Hey everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to Cinefessions, where we talk all things media. And today I want to share with you guys another stack of the buy 3, get 6 free DVDs that I picked up from my local disc replay. So they've been having this sale for the longest time. Sometimes it'll be buy 3, get 8 free. Other times buy 2, get 8 free. It's just all over the place, but most commonly it is buy 3, get 6 free. And so I went recently and found a stack to grab. So let's go through them. I got 9 titles in today's video, so let's not waste any more time at all. Let's dive right into another disc replay DVD haul. So first up is a Scooby-Doo film that turns out I already had in my collection, but I totally forgot. This is Scooby-Doo and the Samurai Sword. So I never buy any of the Scooby-Doo sets that are just compilations of episodes. I'm not super interested in. I do have like some complete series already, so I don't want those, but I do want the original movies. So I grabbed this one thinking I didn't already have it. Turns out I already have it on a multi-movie pack from Scooby-Doo. So I'll probably end up getting rid of this one. I will check though, because there are some special features on here that may or may not be on the other disc. We'll see if I need them or not, but yeah. So I needed to include it, even though I'll probably end up getting rid of this one just so I had the full stack of 9 that I ended up grabbing. But yeah, still a cool find at Disc Replay for the low price that it is. This is Scooby-Doo and the Samurai Sword. Sticking with the animated side of things, this was an awesome find. This is Josie and the Pussycats, the complete series. So they had this in with their buy 3, get 6 free DVDs, which means I got this complete series for about $1 and change, like extremely cheap. So this is awesome. I used to watch this show back in the day. I was much more a fan of like the Jetsons and the Flintstones, but I did see a few episodes of this as well. So I couldn't pass it up for the low price. I mean, that's ridiculous. So yeah, now this new, another Hanna-Barbera Diamond Collection complete series for the collection. This was a really cool find. This is Josie, whatever, and the Pussycats, the complete series. Here's another one for the family collection, but it's one that I've actually never seen before, even though it's a super popular story. This is Walt Disney's Swiss Family Robinson. So like I said, not seen this one, but have always been interested in checking it out. It's about a family who gets shipwrecked and then they're forced to work together to survive. I said it before, I'll always say it, I love survival films, so hopefully this one will be enjoyable when I get around to it. And I think, yeah, this is actually a 2-disc set, which is awesome. So yeah, it should be really filled with special features, and I'm hoping it'll be a good one when I get around to it. So this one here is Swiss Family Robinson. I love finding multi-packs, especially when I'm getting them as part of this deal. And though I already had a few of these in the collection, or I think 1 or 2 of these in the collection, I didn't have all of them. So we have the Laugh Out Loud collection with Adam Sandler films. We have 50 First Dates, which I love. I think that movie's hilarious. I don't care what anyone says. I love that one. Click, which I've not seen. And then there's Big Daddy, which admittedly I'm not the biggest fan of. I saw that one in theaters and I thought it was alright, but I'm just not the biggest fan of that. And then finally, Mr. Deeds, another one that I did see in theaters and I like more than Big Daddy, but not the biggest fan of it either. But I love 50 First Dates and I didn't have that one in the collection already, so that was the main driving force behind this. And then of course, I'll need to see Click. That is just an interesting idea, which is, you know, about this remote that controls time. So we'll see. I typically enjoy Adam Sandler, notwithstanding those 2 that I said I didn't love, but they're still not bad movies. So yeah, and the best part is that it's sealed too, so that was a really cool find. So 50 First Dates, Click, Mr. Deeds, and Big Daddy in a 4-film pack. I've never even heard of this next one before, but the cast was way too good to pass up. You have Kevin Costner, Gary Oldman, Tommy Lee Jones, and Wonder Woman herself, Gal Gadot, in this, in a movie called Criminal, which if you've heard of, let me know. When you get movies like this that have amazing casts, but you've never heard of them before, typically there's a reason for that and they're not the best movies. But hopefully that will not be the case with this one. I am covering up someone's address down there. I don't know why people do that. I find that so annoying. But either way, the movie's in the collection and I'm hoping it's going to be a lot of fun. This is called Criminal. This looks like an over-the-top sci-fi film that I cannot wait to check out. We have Kelly Hu and Ving Rhames in The Tournament. So I think this is one of those things where they put a bunch of people together in a scenario and it's going to be the last one surviving is the winner. I imagine there's some type of prize. Yeah, it's an explosive action-loaded thriller where the winner takes all. I mean, I'm all in for something like this. Like, I love films like that. So yeah, should be a good time with The Tournament. I actually had this next one on my Blu-rays to find list, but I've not come across it. And for this price, I decided just to go with the DVD for now. But I've heard really good things about this. This is The Hunted with Benicio del Toro and Tommy Lee Jones. I think this is a William Friedkin. It is, which is interesting because a buddy of mine, Kenny, he has Kenny's Movie Palace. He sent me something on Instagram, which was William Friedkin talking about how he works with different actors and just the difference of working with Tommy Lee Jones versus Benicio del Toro. And it was hilarious. It was such a cool, fun little clip from William Friedkin. May he rest in peace. And so, yeah, that's just very fitting that I'm talking about Hunted today when earlier Kenny sent that over to me. But yeah, heard great things about this, so really excited to check this one out. We have The Hunted. This next one I've never seen out in the wild before. I don't know if it's worth anything or if it's rare, but it's just one that I've never seen out, and I've always been interested by it. We have Debs. So this is an acronym, but I don't know what the acronym stands for exactly. I'll probably figure that out once I actually watch the movie. But it is very reminiscent of something like Charlie's Angels, and I think it came right from around that same era. I'm going to guess like the mid-2000s, not that I can find a date on here. Yeah, 2005 it looks like. So very intrigued to see if this one is any good. It's probably not going to be that great, but I don't know. The cast is recognizable. I recognize some of the girls on the front here. So yeah, should be good. Oh, it's Jordana Brewster, who I love. Yeah, she's from Fast and the Furious. But yeah, anyway, should be a good movie. This is Debs. And last but not least today is a film that I saw a few years ago now. Oh my gosh, no, way more than a few, almost a decade ago now, because I was in grad school, which is just, that's jarring that was that long ago. But anyway, this is Blue Valentine. And this one stars Ryan Gosling and Michelle Williams, who are both just phenomenal actors in their own right. But when you put them together, there is magic. They are so good in this movie. This is a film that it's about a romance between the two, but it's so much more than that. It goes a lot darker than some films of this ilk would normally. And I just loved it. I fell in love with this the first time I watched it. I would love to grab this one on Blu-ray at some point, but for now it's in the collection so I can revisit it at any time. We have Blue Valentine wrapping up today's video. All right, so a small stack here today, but you gotta love the buy 3, get 6 free. It ends up making this stack of 9 cost $10, so it's like $1 and some change per film, which is awesome. Especially when you get a 4-pack in there that's brand new, that makes it even better. But I'd love to hear from you guys down in the comments below. Have you seen any from today's pile? And if so, what do you recommend? Is there anything in here that is not worth my time? Let me know that also down in the comments, or talk about anything down there. It doesn't really matter. I appreciate any and all support. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to leave that comment. But with that said, guys, before you take off, if you could just hit that like button, that engagement really does help me out. And again, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I really do appreciate it. Before you go, I'll just encourage you all to consume some media today. I'll catch you next time.